and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and updates from the world of football. The clash of the heavyweights, the highly anticipated battle between Bayern Munich and FC Barcelona at the Allianz Arena had so many twists and turns. Yes, it was a humdinger as expected, and once again, the loyalty, everything has paid off. And once again, Bayern Munich is the old nemesis, my friends. There is no doubt about it because in the last four meetings between these clubs, now Bayern Munich have an aggregate of 16 goals to 2. That just goes to show that Barcelona have never been strong enough whenever they have faced the Bavarian giants. And this time around at the Allianz Arena, obviously it was a jam-packed crowd. Julian Nagelsmann's men were up for the fight, and when I saw the starting lineups, I was quite impressed by FC Barcelona on the first place because Robert Lewandowski was the key factor. He came back to Allianz Arena and he wanted to prove a point. He was alongside Usman Dembele and Rafinha on either sides, and I was expecting that Barcelona will be putting pressure on Bayern Munich. They won't allow them to play their free-flowing football with the high press. And one crucial factor which I noticed in the starting lineup was that Jamal Musiala was starting for Bayern instead of the injured Kingsley Coman, which meant that Musiala would drop deep. He would pick up those half spaces and ensure that he is able to knit the ball in those tight spaces. And as far as Joshua Kimmich is concerned, he had a very key role to play in the midfield. And at times, I was feeling that in the first half, Bayern were dominated because this is a Barcelona team under Xavi Hernandez, which is transformed, which is on the rise, and always when they get the ball, they are looking for Lewandowski. And Lewandowski is a player who demands the ball. He is a player who wants the ball. He's hungry to score goals, and he's always, in those spaces where he can hurt the opposition. The most interesting point which I felt was Barcelona's defense. Yes, they were playing with Marcos Alonso on left hand side, and I was feeling that he's not good in a fullback position. His key position where he has been very effective, even for Chelsea, is the wing back position, and I was expecting him to play in that role, but under this system, it just does not work. And playing Jules Koundé as a right back was kind of strange because I felt that when you have a player like Hector Bellerin who can give you that width, who can offer that pace on the right hand side, is not there. He was still on the bench. But the key thing to talk about is the centre back pairing. Ronald Araujo and Andreas Christensen are young centre backs, agreed. The whole reason why these two started in this match was for their athleticism, who can ensure that there is no spaces left in behind, and they can completely shut the door on Bayern Munich. And guess what? In the second half, they were absolutely ripped to pieces, and whatever Bayern was not doing in the first half, they suddenly came to life in the second half. And as soon as Bayern won a corner, that spelled danger for Barcelona. They had some incredible chances in the first half, but somehow Robert Lewandowski, on his return to Allianz Arena, fluffed his lines. That is the harsh reality, and whenever you don't take your chances against a team like Bayern Munich, they will hurt you. Yes, Bayern was not brilliant at all in the first half. They had some really good chances as well, but they were narrowly missing the target, and that meant that we are going into the break at a stalemate. And it was a crucial talk by Nagelsmann. He brought on Leon Goretzka in the second half, and as soon as he came, he added some physicality in the midfield. That meant that he can offer that athleticism, he can carry the ball, and along with him, Joshua Kimmich was also getting that freedom. He was coming into the game, and after that, what we saw was a complete domination by Bayern Munich. They got the corner, Joshua Kimmich with an in-swinging cross, and once again, Lucas Hernandez, who has been one of the shining lights for Bayern Munich pops up with a header and it is 1-0 to the Bavarian Giants. And at this point in time, Xavi must be wondering that all the hard work in the first half has ultimately gone down the ruins. And soon after that, the way they conceded the second goal is just mind-boggling. How can Araujo and Christensen have that kind of gap in between them? Leroy Sane has a clear run-in on goal, and everybody is trying to cover the right-hand side position because they feel that Sadio Mane will make that incisive run, and they must be thinking that probably Leroy Sane will pass to Sadio Mane. But when you are clear on goal and when you have the pace of Leroy Sane, it is really simple. You go through the middle and Marc-Andre Ter Stegen is left flat-footed. It is 2-0. It is virtually game over. After that, it was just about man management. It was about game management for Nagelsmann. And yes, there was some spell of pressure by Barcelona. But as I said earlier, if you don't take your chances which come your way, especially against a champion team like Bayern Munich, they will hurt you. And I think this defeat is a very, very bitter pill to swallow for Xavi. They had some very good chances, even in the second half. Pedri hitting the post, and Lewandowski could have at least had a hat trick. And even though he has had an incredible start in the La Liga with 9 goals and 2 assists in just 7 appearances, it just goes to show the caliber of the man. And when they are not firing, Barcelona just seems to be lost. And this is just a reality check for them. I was really waiting for this test, and unfortunately, now I have seen that Barcelona, when it comes to the big moments, sometimes can falter. And yes, I will give credit to Xavi because he has done an incredible job so far in bringing the club back to where it belongs. But they still have some way to go to really compete for the Champions League. That is my personal opinion. No disrespect to the club. They have had a very good start to the season so far, but this is a very big reality check that whenever you have the chances, you just need to put it in the back of the net. That is where competitive football, especially in Europe, is all about. It is all about the results, and at the moment, with this defeat, Barcelona is on 3 points from 2 games, and they are yet to play Inter Milan at the San Siro. That is why this is the group of death, and I just feel that it will be a really close battle between the Milan side and Barcelona. So guys, once again, Bayern Munich have come up triumphs against Barcelona, and there is no big surprise. And there must be a very, very big grin on the faces of Thomas Muller, Joshua Kimmich, Alphonso Davies, Manuel Neuer, all those players who have had the last laugh against the Catalan Giants. So guys, please let me know what are your thoughts about Barcelona's performance. Who do you think was Bayern Munich's man of the match? And do you still feel that Barcelona will be able to qualify to the knockout rounds by surpassing Inter Milan? That is the crucial talking point. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you have liked this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, share it amongst your friends and network. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification for regular updates. So until next time, stay safe and take care.